Hey guys, this video, Ralph Havens, Beyond Limits with Ralph Havens. So click like, click share this with the world. Let's heal yourself and heal the world. Watching these videos, you can have a shift. You can literally be different simply from watching. And I encourage you to test yourself, your range of motion, how you feel, walk around before and after my videos, and notice what's different in your world. Because the rules are set up like that in the world that I play with. And I have a thought today about thoughts. You know, a lot of people in the meditation world try to calm the mind, still the mind, see how long they can go without a thought. And that's super cool. And there are ways, I'll give you one way at the end here to do that. And you can try it and see what you think. Another thought is, you know how with our true meditation, I learned it from Adyashanti and from others along the way. When you notice what you notice in your world, you know, you notice what you're noticing with your eyes, with your ears, with your feeling, what you smell, what you taste, and also your thoughts. When you notice that, maybe instead of trying to stop a thought, how about if you just notice the thought? So it's like, just like you notice what you see, and you notice what you hear, and you notice what you smell and taste and feel, and you notice what's happening in your body, and you notice a thought. You might even notice that all this stuff is sitting in space, and notice the actual space. You know, can you notice the air, the space that stuff is in? And what if you just sat there for a bit and just noticed? Now, one of the things that's interesting is there's actually been experiments where people would rather get an electrical shock than be bored and have nothing to do. So I've had people tell me when they do this type of meditation, they get really, really, really angry and annoyed. And then sometimes they feel peaceful afterwards. Sometimes they just feel really, really angry and annoyed. And I think it's because people can get very uncomfortable. You know how if somebody's having a conversation and the other person just stops talking? It can feel somewhat uncomfortable. That space, that pregnant pause, that nothing. And so, you know, sometimes instead of sitting there and always having to have something to do, scroll through your phone or open a book or watch something on a video or try to figure something out or do something. One of my coaches calls it white space. What if you just stopped? One of my other coaches puts his hands on his eyes and says that he's going into the tank. There's a real cool guy, has a book called, what's it called? The Road Less Stupid. It's a crazy book. But he says thinking time. And what he does is he puts his hand on his eyes and he just asks a question and then he just thinks without any filters. So what if you just sat in silence and didn't try to run from anything and just noticed stuff? Including the space that stuff is in.